Okay, this is about the Bachmann two-car Derby Lightweight DMU that they brought out about 10 years or so ago, and the problems I've had, well, not problem, it was brought out with the interior lights permanently on, and it's something I wanted to fix. Okay, control them separately. So Bachmann released this two-car DMU, and it's got working interior lights and working marker lights. Okay, but when they released it, for some unknown reason, only known to them, you weren't allowed to turn the interior lights off like this car's showing now. I can't turn them lights off or on, but these ones are off. Notice that? So I've done something to the wiring to achieve that. Initially, I phoned up Olivia Trains of Sheffield, who do things like this. They sort out electronics and decoders and wiring and stuff, and they said they could do that for me for 65 quid per car. And I thought, wow, it's a lot of money. What's involved? Started searching the internet. Could I do it myself? Came up with various wiring diagrams, going around in circles, CV numbers. The decoders I use are lace. I know what wires come off of it, but that's about it. And I kept looking, and one forum told me about a negative and positive wire from the light bar, which is the interior light bar inside each coach, where the LEDs are located. All right, you've got LEDs in a light bar in each coach on these, plus LEDs at the front for the marker lights. I've got white marker lights at the front going forwards, and 2 white marker lights and 1 marker lights for the rear to say that the train is going away from you. And it's a safety feature that British Railways had to incorporate. All right, but again, you can't turn the interior lights off. So after much searching, I found this positive and negative marking on the light bar inside the Bachmann coach. Now, it feeds up by 2 metal prongs from the track up through the motor bogie into the light bar, and same on that one, although that hasn't got a motor bogie in it, right? If you take that connection away, the lights go out, but you cannot turn them off. So that's the first thing. Then I phoned up a company called Digitrains, and I said, look, this is what I'm thinking about doing. Could you give me some sort of gen about the light wires on the lace decoder, which wires are which? He said, well, you'll need the blue wire from the decoder and the green wire from the decoder. Your blue is always positive, he said. So you run the blue wire from the positive side of the light bar down to into the blue wire of the decoder, and the green wire, which is negative, into the green wire of the decoder. Then that should allocate it to F1 on your controller, and the lights will come on. I said, all right, give it a try. And I had it all in bits, did that, cut the wires up, taped them all up, and then I pressed F1, and there you go, they're on. I'm controlling the lights independently. Have a look at the controller. There's a key 1, press it, F1 off, F1 on, button 1. There you go. Now that's only the rear car, that's the motor bogie done, and I've still got the marker. I can control the marker lights on that separately still, as it was out the factory. I'll show you that. If I press 0, which is FO light, have a look at the back and you'll see red marker light on. See it? Press it off, look, off, on. And it's got 2 white marker lights and drivers in that end as well. Unfortunately, taking that body off and on, off and on, off and on, I managed to damage one of the LED lights, and it's broken. So only 1 white marker light works now, and it's impossible to solder another one on. So the only other option is to replace the PCB, and even second hand they're 29 quid, so I might just live with it without one light working. I've got to do the same with this one. So turn FO off, turns the marker lights off. But again, I've got no control over the coach lights in this unit. This is fitted with a 6-pin decoder, so I've got to work out how to do that. I think I need a decoder with wires in it so I connect it up to the light bars independently rather than directly off the track. But I've got to phone my friends in Lincolnshire Trains again to see what they can offer. But yeah, it's just a little short video to show this. There's all sorts of wiring going on there, working out. It's been hours. Been working on this last couple of days, getting the bodies off and that, you know, and been a real labour of love. And I wouldn't mind, but I've got another unit just like this that's got exactly the same thing, so that'll have to be done if I want to control the lights, plus another 2 others which may have the same problem. So wish me luck. All could have been avoided if Bachmann just put the switches in and wired it the way modelers wanted. But and Hornby are just as bad. They've got the 5 Brighton Bell units, and that's a 5 coach unit with all the lights on permanently from a direct feed from the track. You cannot turn those off. And I spoke briefly to Trains about that, and Olivia Trains, and they both said you're looking at 5 decoders there to independently control them. And that's a lot of money. I wonder if anyone's ever done it. You know, I think for now I'd just like to turn the lights off. They're table lights, they're not interior lights anyway. So, and it's the amp draw. They draw a lot of amps. I'm learning about electronics with digital as well, and can overload things. So lights are great, but sometimes you like to control them and turn them off. You know what I mean? And let's do that again and turn the lights off and on. So there's the lights on that coach. I will say I only blue tacked the wires in on the top there, so they were going off just now, but I tapped it and it come back on again. Off on, see? So it's all working. So, but the thing is, I'm going to write down the wiring for that, keep a note of it, and all good. And I'll save myself a few bob at the same token. Anyway, it's a little short video on this Derby Lightweight Bachmann and the wiring and the lights and that on it. I've still got the Kings out. What I want to do with them is fit a vacuum brake pipe on the front there, which is in the accessory bag. Should be a hole there for that. Although I can't see one, but I'm sure it's there somewhere. And I want to fit the etched nameplate on both of those before they go back in the box. So another little bit enhancement done there before the layout's built. Anyway, thanks for watching this one. It's about 8 minutes long. Oops. And I'll see you on the next one, and bye for now.